Hello, in this video I'm going to show you, it's not a new model, but it's maybe a new way to fold it. So some of you might remember this little violinist in Boxpleating technique that I designed a few years ago, and actually with it I designed a singer holding sheet of music in her hand, and you can fold a lot of variations, of course. And here finally I show you how to fold this model. If you use kami paper, it will be this size, and this model I wet folded from Locta paper. I glued two colors because it has the model has a nice color change. So for this video I will show you the model folded with kami paper. It's 19 by 19 centimeters, and I think I can fold the first sequence, the base of the model, rather quickly, because I will give you the link for this model in the video description, and it uses the same technique for the base. I used the same base for some other models as well. Maybe I'll show you later some more variations for this female figure. So first we have to fold an 8 by 8 grid. I showed you a rather quick method last time. Here I show you a method that is a bit more accurate, and actually I use it when I fold models for representational things. So first I fold it in 4, and then I fold in 8. By the way, if you want the white side inside the model, then you should start with the white side up. Okay, and fold this to the middle line. Fold in half, and now you have a quite perfect division in 8. Now we do the same thing, of course, in the other direction. For this model you don't need to reverse all the creases like you would for example for tessellations, because mainly you use actually this zigzag pattern of the paper like it is. So almost there. Fold in half like this. Okay, so this is the finished 8 by 8 grid, And now this is the front side of the model. This is important when you start to know. Now, for this female version, we just fold this nice, how do you call that? Whoops, it's not a suit. I don't know. Dress. It's nice. It's a dress. So no legs. This is the side for the legs, lower side of the shirt. We fold just we reverse this part, and then we make a diagonal fold here. Right, and do the same thing on this side. If I'm going too fast for you, then you can stop the video and rewind it if you want. So now we press this flat and make a new valley fold here and here. Okay, so when you wet fold the model, all creases don't have to be very sharp, but in this case, when you fold this over, fold sharply. Make a good crease here and a good crease here. And you see a little pocket here. And just you will finally tuck this flap into the pocket like so, and this will close the model. You don't have to do this now, but later on. So now we finished the lower part, and well, for the violinist, I use this part for the asymmetrical longer arm, because I need more paper for the bow, and for the singer I use the upper right corner for the longer arm. As you remember, this is not a symmetrical box pleating base, so this will be the book, and this will be just the arm. So you just make a zigzag here. So just two rows, and start the next 3 rows, and then make a little valley fold here. Okay. So this will be one arm, and here you see this will be the longer flap in the end, just using the zigzags here. make a new mountain fold here. And of course you would do a valley fold here, but in this case we don't press this flat because we don't want to have creases on the sheet of music here. So we just we first have to reverse this, press from below, and then we have this shape. And as this is the upper side of the arm here, so we want to swivel this around and press it flat like this. You see? You make a new crease here and new crease here, but no creases here. Maybe I show you this once more. Here you see the crease pattern. So you do this, and from the upper side you just swivel the paper around this flap. You have two layers here and one here. So now you go on with the base as usual. Just go on with the box pleating. I think if you folded this Violinist, you know all that. Yeah, this part will be the face, so you press from behind and make a mountain crease here. And then make new mountain creases, valley folds here and here and here and here. And I do this just by pressing this together. It helps if you open this upper flap here. Okay. Just squeeze it here. So that's it. Okay, so you have one long arm and one short arm. It looks symmetrically here, but it is not. It is not. To lock this paper here, I fold over this inside. Hope you can see that. Oh, it's just this little part here, folded inside, and this locks the paper here. Okay, that's the base for the singer. Folding the hand is easy. It's like with the Papageno, with a bird. Maybe you know that model. It uses the same base. I will show you the link in the description. Be careful, this crease goes not to the tip. So you make a new crease inside here. Okay, oops. And then fold this over. Like so. That's too much. Just a little bit. You want the thumb to come out here. Like so. And then make a pleat. I first do the valley here, and then the mountain, like that. And when you round the paper, it will lock the pleat. For the hair, it's good to do this valley fold here on both sides. And maybe first just round the face, put your thumb inside here, and not thumb, your index finger, and then press from the front, and then you have the face. It's as easy as that. Now for the hair, I showed you this valley fold already, and now I make a mountain fold here by just bring this flap over here, something like that. The head turns a bit back, and then you can fold this behind. This will lock it and gives this a nicer look for the hair, I think. Yeah, you can do this on both sides. Just like that. And of course in the end just push this in. Okay. And now for the elbow, just make a little pleat like this, and then fold this in. This is just to taste, and well, you can fold it, or you can just make a round curve like I did here, or just do this this fold. It's up to you. Just that's part of the shaping process, and you have to follow the paper. Now I show you how to fold the book. first thing is that you want this part here going inside. So this fold is continued here underneath the upper layer. So you can lift this a bit and then fold this in like that. Okay. And if you turn this around, the white part of the paper starts a bit outside. This is what you want. And now the whole arm is turned around like this. So this is on the other side now. Yeah. So first thing is just make a sort of a pleat. It's a valley fold here at the edge of this paper, and then a mountain fold like this. You can curve it a little bit. You see, this forms the hand here. The upper part of the book is folded behind, depending how large you want the book to be. If you fold it just down to here, the book will be very small and you will have a square book. Maybe you don't want that, so just fold part of it like so, and then fold this in half to get the book. And here you have the hand, which will be shaped later. And as I mentioned, just turn the arm around and bring it up, and this is where you want it to be. So again, here you can just curve it like I did here. Yeah, maybe something like that. Just bring it up, and here squeeze it together and somehow lock it here if you want. This is part of the shaping process. Just fold the hand like this, bring this up, and now refold this lock that I showed you earlier. Like this. And also on the other side, this also will lock the arm a bit in place. And fold this in. So it's almost done. Now tuck this flap inside. I showed you earlier, and then again put your index finger behind and then press this down. Press it flat, make a fold here. And again start shaping this. See, I did a little curve here. I pressed in to have a nicer form here. Well, this tends to open, and I can lock this by doing a mountain fold here. See, just fold this inside. This locks everything, and just follow this line here, just to narrow this part a bit. Looks better, I think. You can curve this a bit if you want. Okay. Some more curves here. Looks better. Yeah. And then just go on shaping. And I think that's it. Hope you like folding this model. To make it stand, normally it has a little problem here. Just fold this in and then it stands. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Just check the other videos from the same bass, the Violinist and Papageno with the bird. And yeah, I didn't make a video on my Luther figure. You can see that on my Flickr account. Well, maybe I do a video on that later. So, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.